All right, let's get right into it. We are standing at a critical tipping point. Between now and 2028, artificial intelligence is about to trigger a massive structural change across the entire IT industry. And today, we're going to break down exactly which jobs are on the front line.
So let's be clear about something. The impact of AI is moving way beyond just helping us write code a little faster. We are entering a period of what people are calling the efficiency squeeze, where entire standardized job functions are being targeted for replacement by a new, much more powerful form of AI.
And here's what you really need to get about this efficiency squeeze. It's laser-focused on tasks with high repetition and low human judgment. The engine driving this whole thing? It's agentic AI. And these aren't just chatbots. These are autonomous systems that can actually use digital tools, remember context, and execute complex, multi-step tasks all on their own. It's a whole new ballgame.
So, where's the first domino going to fall? Well, the initial wave is crashing right into IT operations and frontline support. And the reason is dead simple. The return on investment for automation here is absolutely massive, and it's immediate.
Get ready for this number. A recent Cisco report projects that by 2028, a staggering 68% of all customer service and support interactions with tech vendors could be fully automated by agentic AI. That's more than 2/3 of the routine, frontline work being handled without a human ever getting involved.
And look at how specific this gets. We're talking about level 1 tech support, handling password resets and basic troubleshooting. That's in the extremely high-risk category. Basic data entry and cleansing roles are also highly vulnerable because AI is getting insanely efficient at pulling and labeling information. And yeah, even IT admin roles are not safe from this wave.
But hold on, this doesn't mean total elimination, and this illustrates the shift perfectly. The L1 support role is going to transform from a ticket processor just churning through high volumes of simple requests into an anomaly manager. The new job will be to handle only the complex, sensitive, or emotionally charged issues that AI simply can't, or frankly, shouldn't touch. Okay, moving on. If IT ops is getting a squeeze, the next area is facing something more like a structural demolition of traditional roles. We are talking about software testing, and specifically, manual quality assurance.
The numbers here are even more stark. Projections are showing that as many as 73% of traditional QA positions could be replaced or fundamentally reformed by as early as 2026. Let that sink in. This isn't some distant future. This is right around the corner.
So how is this even happening? Well, AI agents are basically automating the entire testing pipeline. They can execute all those repetitive tests on their own, they can generate massive and realistic data sets to test against, and this is the real game changer. They can automatically identify and fix their own broken test scripts. The need for a human to step in is just evaporating.
So for QA professionals to survive, their role has to shift upstream. The new focus is all about tasks that need deep human intuition and critical thinking. We're talking about validating the quality of the AI models themselves, conducting complex performance and security audits, and doing that creative, exploratory testing to find the weird edge cases and subtle bugs that an automated script would never think to look for.
All right, now for the big one, software development. Here, the efficiency squeeze isn't about replacing all developers. No, instead, it's causing a structural collapse in the junior market. And that fundamentally changes how you enter and grow in this career. This threatens the entire talent pipeline for the industry long-term.
And this chart just illustrates the divide perfectly. AI is exceptional at automating the tasks typically given to junior developers, like writing boilerplate code, but it really struggles with the strategic system-level thinking required of a senior architect or the specialized knowledge of an AI/ML specialist. The risk is absolutely not evenly distributed.
Let's break it down even further. Junior roles focused on writing boilerplate code or implementing simple UIs from templates are being commoditized by AI and low-code platforms. Even basic back-end roles centered on standard database operations are seeing their core tasks automated away because AI excels in these universal, repeatable business scenarios. This quote from a senior developer on Reddit just captures the crisis perfectly. The traditional path for a junior is to learn by doing, by struggling with code, getting feedback, and internalizing those lessons. But if AI short-circuits that essential learning process, we have to ask ourselves, where will the next generation of senior engineers and architects even come from? The entire career ladder just starts to break down.
So, with all these roles at risk, it's pretty easy to feel a sense of doom and gloom. But what's the path forward? Let's pivot right now from the problem to the solution. This next section is all about actionable strategies for not just surviving, but actually thriving in the age of AI.
Here is the absolute key thing to remember. AI automates repetitive tasks. It does not replace individuals who can think critically, understand complex systems, and solve new problems. Your value is shifting from the ability to do a task to the ability to think about the system as a whole.
The strategy for future-proofing your career really boils down to these 3 pillars. First, you have to evolve from being a doer into a manager, learning to effectively direct and optimize these AI systems. Second, with AI's inherent risks like hallucinations, you need to focus on the critical areas of governance and auditing. And third, you have to elevate your skill set by combining deep technical knowledge with other domains to become a more versatile, strategic professional.
So what does that actually look like in practice? Here's your action plan. First, master advanced prompt engineering. It's the new core competency for effectively guiding AI. Second, specialize in security and compliance. With regulations like the EU's AI Act demanding human oversight, this is a massive growth area. Third, and this is crucial, combine your tech skills with deep business knowledge. AI is terrible at understanding industry-specific nuance, and that's where you can provide immense value. And above all else, double down on the skills AI simply cannot replicate: true creativity, strategic thinking, and genuine, human-led problem-solving.
Look, ultimately it comes down to this. AI is a tool, arguably the most powerful tool ever created for knowledge work. It won't be the AI that replaces you. It will be a person who has mastered leveraging AI. So the only question left is, will you be that person?